It's the Cornermen Radio Live with BARZINI and BOXINGEYE. We finally back. Let's get into it, man. Hurd just suffered an injury, and now Jermell Charlo has to fight somebody else. And I feel like the perfect fight for Jermell to fight next is Erislandy Lara. Now, Erislandy Lara is ranked in the WBC number 2. Lara called out Jermell 2 years ago, last year and this year. I don't know what's the problem why Jermell ain't fought him yet. Now, everybody knows Jermell wants Hurd, but he can't get Hurd right now. So what's the next best option? Get the next best thing, and that's Erislandy Lara. Beat Erislandy Lara, get him out of the window, so we don't have to hear about the WBA trying to order no rematch or anything. Get him out of the window. He's already ranked number 2 in the WBC. It's a perfect fight. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's the problem. Jermell, everybody is talking down upon King Swift and all that in situation, but Jermell had the chance to be number 1. He could have fought Lara. But he didn't.
I don't know about that.
And you can't. Lara called him out twice. Now, everybody forget, everybody wanted Jarrett Hurd, but Jarrett Hurd did what he did and got into position. Jermell, what he going to do for the all year? What is he going to do? What is he going to do? Nothing. Well, you going to fight another person your brother fought? There's nobody left. The only person is on Al Heyman's stable that is worthy of a fight with Jermell is Erislandy Lara. And I believe he's scared. Because style makes, and every time Jermell fights a boxer, we always see him in problems. Let's see how he looked. He looked terrible against Austin Trout. Couldn't knock him out. Everybody in their mother thought Jermell was going to knock out Austin Trout. Nobody
Not me, though.
thought he was going to go.
You know I said.
Oh, you didn't think.
I said. Yeah. You know I said.
Well, BOXINGEYE is the only one. Me, and I know half of the majority of boxing fans thought Jermell was going to sweep Austin Trout, and he didn't. Jarrett Hurd did it. Why Jermell didn't do it? I want to see Jermell against Erislandy Lara. Let me see if he can take him out. And then now we got an extreme big fight. They both beat Austin Trout. They both beat Erislandy Lara. But is Jermell going to do it? Is he? Does he got the stamina? Does he have the balls? Does he have the true lion? Will the lion come out? Would the lion come out the cage? Would the lion come out the jungle to fuck up Erislandy Lara? I don't believe it. I think he's scared, man. But what's your take on it?
Well, styles make fights, man. That's number 1. And I said that Trout would give Jermell problems because we've seen Jermell have problems with others. You know, John Jackson. And Lara probably, as a slick fighter, he's going to have issues. You know, he's more of a, timing, counter puncher, hard shots. And his style is good for Hurd. So that's why, all the pundits are saying what? We just had a conversation. Hurd is going to do some Keith Thurman. The fight we want to see at 154 is not going to happen, just like the fight at 147 when it was hot. Thurman and Spence didn't happen because, to be honest with you, Thurman style, both Thurman versus Spence and Hurd versus Charlo are 2 good fights. But stylistically, you have to pick Jermell and Spence until, if Thurman can prove me wrong or Hurd can prove me wrong, okay. You know what I mean? But they seem to be the guys that, to me, are not going to want to make the fights. But let's say they don't, whatever reason. Because Hurd and Thurman, we just had this conversation, but just to tell, our listeners, and they probably know because they're hardcore that they listen to us, Thurman's going to want a significant amount of money to fight Spence when that situation happened. You know, Spence wasn't all that big. Now he's, you know, did 12,000 in Dallas. He's on the Breakfast Club. He's getting more popular. Maybe that fight can happen down the road. Jermell, he's not that big, but Hurd got 2 chips. He's like, yo, you better give me fucking 3 bags, 4 bags, 5 bags. You need to give me more money, and this dude Jermell need to take significantly less money if he wants to fight me. And that's Hurd's mentality. If you guys don't know that, I'm telling you that's his mentality. That's just the truth of the matter. This is how he's thinking. You know, people probably going to be mad at me. Oh, well, you know, that's just the fucking truth, man. Been watching this boxing shit too long. Hurd ain't gonna step in the ring with him for a mil. He's gonna be like, yo, I want more. I want him to take less than me. He ain't matching me. I'm not fighting him. This is how shit goes in boxing. Hurd got some weight. He could pull some cards right now after beating Lara. He beat the kingpin, quote unquote kingpin at 154. Now, if Jermell wants to fucking negotiate and talk that shit like Hurd's gonna talk that shit in negotiations, Jermell, go fight Lara. You know what I mean? If Hurd is injured, whatever, people can say, oh, he's pulling some Thurman shit. Who gives a fuck? You know what I mean? There's the one guy out there that Jermell could fight that we would love to see. And stylistically, if Trout gave him some issues, guess what? We all know who is 2 levels ahead of Trout when it comes to slickness and boxing ability. Might be smaller than Trout, but fuck it. His game, his boxing ability is on another level, and that's Erislandy Lara. And, you know, maybe Hurd took some steam out of him. So, hey, Jermell, whatever it is, there's nobody else at 154. No one wants to see you against Brian Castano because he needs to go and fight like somebody. He needs to beat a couple guys before, you know, because maybe Castano is a Munguia. Maybe he could be a player. Munguia fight's just not going to happen for Jermell. We know that. I just don't see it happening. But Lara's there. Make that fight if Hurd's going to be out a while. You know, we all want to be there ringside watching Jermell Lara. You know, Lara barely lost to Hurd, and he barely lost all his fights. So, hey, Jermell, if you the man, you talk all that shit, run your mouth, Lions only, or stop running your mouth. And Hurd is on the sideline right now. There's one fight only. And Lara, you know damn well he gonna make that fight. He'll say yes.
All right, yeah, man. I just think Jermell needs to fight Lara, point blank. Period. There's nobody else left, man. If he fights anybody less, it's like might as well just stay. Don't even fight. Don't even fight, bro. If he don't fight Lara by the end of the year, just don't fight. Because we don't want to see you against a guy like Curtis Stevenson and you just knock him out, or J-Rock, or them guys like, nah. We don't want to see that anymore. You need to fight top opposition or fight Demetrius Andrade. Like I keep saying before, man, if you can't fight one of them guys, it don't make sense to you fighting. You just wait till Hurd decides to say, yo, I give you the fight. You know what I mean? That's all I got.